So recently I've been watching through all the A24 horror movies. In this video I have the 10th A24 horror movie, which is titled The Hole in the Ground. The Hole in the Ground follows Sarah O'Neill, a single mother who moves to a remote house by a forest with her young son Chris. After a terrifying encounter with a neighbor who claims her child was replaced, Sarah notices small wrong things in Chris's behavior. Paranoia grows until she's convinced that her son is an imposter. The film drives from a quiet domestic unease into a nightmarish descent through a sinkhole where folklore in the film's worst fears become literal, forcing Sarah into a final physical confrontation to reclaim her child. The film places a mother's instinct at its center, showing how protection can mutate into suspicion when grief and fear linger. Through mirrors, reflections, and mimicking, the film examines what makes someone themselves, asking whether memory, mannerisms, or something deeper grounds identity. Lee Cronin balances changeling myth and real-world trauma so that you never know whether the threat is supernatural or the product of unraveling perception. Sienna Kerslake grounds the film with a restrained, emotionally balanced turn. She never exaggerates hysteria, so her terror feels earned and contagious. James Quinn Markey makes Chris quietly unsettling. Small shifts and silence create real menace without cheap effects. Lee Cronin's direction trusts atmosphere over exposition. The first half is lean, deliberate, and suggestive cinematography, framing the forest and sinkhole as both beautiful and hostile. Sound design and scattered scoring do some heavy lifting, making ordinary moments feel weird. And then the film changes gears in its second half, trading psychological ambiguity for a more explicit subterranean nightmare, and that pivot delivers a natural payoff and pulls back from the interpretive space that was shown in the first part. And so The Hole in the Ground is a confident debut that turns a simple premise into a layered, unnerving experience. It excels when it dwells on small, uncanny details and the terror of a mother losing certainty about her child. Its descent into literal horror I don't think will land for everyone, but the film's craft and Kerslake's performance make it a compelling, emotionally resonant ride. And I give The Hole in the Ground a B+. Let me know what you think about this movie down below, and don't forget to like and follow.